Collie Training Journal, Day 102, Mixed Review, the unedited version. Today's practice took me through several of the new drills that I've learned recently in a collie training. These are a variety of drills from bridging, contradas, and just really focusing on my 12 striking mechanics. No, I said really focusing on my 12 striking mechanics, but I guess not really, but I did focus also on my 12 striking mechanics. This particular drill that I'm working right now is called requartering. It is a different kind of bridging where you can evade the attack a little bit or get farther, I guess not farther out, but you can step back from the attack as it's coming to you in a different way than you might normally, just by taking the universal to your back left. This is a new one that I learned that can be a lot of fun. I haven't really practiced it a lot, so it's very new. And I decided in my practices after my most recent collie training that I really want to be more intentional with my practices. So you'll see me walk through it slowly, as I have been, and then speed it up a little bit, just like I did. This helps you to really solidify the information and how to do a drill correctly versus just doing it to go through the motions or to try to get it down. Now, that's really helpful for me also. I need to be able to know what the footwork is and what it looks like and how it feels so that I can make sure that I can focus on the details. This next drill that I'm working on is a contrada drill. Contrada with the 1s and 2s, stepping at a 90-degree angle to swing that 2. The 2 is actually a horizontal strike. So you'll see me walk through this drill, and then I am taking a 45-degree step to while on universal. So just practicing a basic contrada drill. Contradas feel really exhausting for me, and when I mentioned this to Paul in my last training, he showed me this particular contrada, a variation. I'm not sure if it's an advanced, well, it is a little bit more advanced than a beginner technique, but that's what I'm really working on. Also making sure that I'm aware of where my center line is. Where do I need to be lined up with my opponent so that when I do make my strikes in my ranging star, whether I'm stepping 90 degrees, 45 degrees, working the line straight forward, stepping back, whatever it is that I'm doing, that I am in alignment based off of where my weapon is and where the opponent's weapon is, taking into consideration the range between us, so the distance between us, and then applying that each time I make a move. This is very important, especially when you start getting into more advanced techniques, because the slightest variation, being too far forward by just an inch, could mean that you are in harm's way. So just walking through this contrada drill. Contradas, as you know, isn't my favorite. Right now I'm just doing some circling, and honestly, that step forward is probably more than what it really needs to be. But just walking through the, getting into contradas, circling, and just working through the drills a little bit different, really taking a lot of focus. Now, this next one that I am practicing is my Espada y Daga pass-through drill. And I'm just really, as I walk through these drills, I really am just trying to remember what's the correct movement? How does it feel? Am I chambering? Is the knife out of my way so that I'm not cutting myself? What is going on and what should be happening in this drill? Now, in previous videos, just this over the last few days, as I have done the Espada y Daga pass-through drill, and in trying to learn how to do the bridging correctly, I noticed that there were some mistakes that I was making, well, a lot of mistakes that I was making, but also rewatching the video helped me understand that you're staying at largo on the forehand and you're moving into quarto on the backhand. And I say that hesitantly because I want to make sure that I'm thinking about it correctly. And because it's still new, there is some hesitation, and I don't want to misspeak in this drill. I really enjoyed today's practice, and I always thank you for watching so much. We'll see you tomorrow.